final of the B7, B8 singles here, or men's singles. We've just had the women's singles. We've had a little bit of a breather, and it might not be enough where it's been just a 15-minute break in between games, but it is a 3-hour time limit here between Damien Delgado and Chris Flavel, the two Commonwealth Games teammates in 2022. They made the final. They've won silver together. They've stood on the podium together at the Commonwealth Games, and now they do battle against each other for South Australia and Queensland, respectively. First bowl underway. Joining me, Val Febo, is right at home emerging Parajackaroo and 14-point pairs gold medalist Lucas Protopapas. Congratulations, Lucas. Welcome to Ringside Live.
Thanks, Val. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
You called me Val. That's a good start.
Yes, I got that word right. It's a big thrill to win it after losing it last year. So, it's great to win it and bounce back the way I did after this morning's game. So,
you did an amazing job. And, this morning, not the easiest morning for you against Andrew Reid. But, look, there wasn't really much that you did wrong. I think that Andrew was just right on it with his first bowls, wasn't he?
Yeah, he really dominated straight from that first bowl. He didn't give me an inch in it. And, he just one bowl pressure as what Damien just did right there. He just kept nailing it, and I just couldn't put any pressure on him. So, all good credit to Andrew.
And the second match, you were up against Jimmy Reynolds and Jeff Seaton, you and Josh Thornton. But, it's a brilliant one to win, especially you've won a few national titles, and it's just another step in the right direction for you, isn't it? Considering you're an emerging Jackaroo now and emerging Parajackaroo, and, just as you look towards getting that full Jackaroo status, how much does it mean to you to get these titles and just keep ticking towards your goal?
Yeah, it's probably more exactly what we spoke about in the right line last week. It was more, I was just more focusing on just trying to play the best of my ability as possible, and to win the pairs, it was just a great icing off the cake after a huge week. And playing Jimmy and Jeff is not an easy task, and I knew we just had to be on from the get-go, and that's what we pretty much did, really. So, it's great to get that monkey, and Jackaroos and all that's been really helping me a lot, especially on the mindset of the game and the pressure and all that kind of stuff as well. So, hopefully I'll get myself into that team sooner rather than later. But there's a long way off the track before that happens. So, yeah.
So, Damien Delgado popping another one behind the back. But Lucas, congratulations again, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to watch you go about your business and how passionate you are about bowls, and it's brilliant to see you having the success that you're having. You're coming such a long way, and looking forward to seeing how it all develops. But final bowl of this opening end here at Broadbeach, and Damien Delgado looks like he's going to take the one. Good head of bowls to start. But the Queenslander, he was down 10-18 against Jimmy Reynolds. So not Jimmy's finest couple of hours, Lucas, because 18-10, he'd think that he should probably be playing in this match, and then you go out and just absolutely ruin his day.
I actually thought going into the game, I know myself I was upset all the way I played against Andrew. But when I looked over and watching Jimmy, the way he was going, I thought he's going to be tough to beat come this afternoon. And, the way Damo, to his credit, just never say die attitude. He just kept never give up. It was a great comeback. And, did a Brisbane Lions, didn't he?
He did.
Bell?
He did. The Lions.
Oh, actually, and Essendon as well when we beat Richmond. But, anyway.
You didn't come from behind.
Last year we did.
Oh, what, 18 points? Oh.
Hey. Anyway.
Who's the only team that's lost after the siren in the last 3 seasons, Lucas?
Yeah, well, it's happened again, hasn't it? Anyway.
I wouldn't be throwing that shade.
At least he win a wooden spoon. But anyway.
When was the last time you won a final?
All right. Actually, 10 minutes ago. Does that count?
I did give you that joke, however.
You did, but I'll take that one.
Don't go. I'll start calling Stephen Dank, Lucas.
Hey, come on.
All right, back to the bowls and Damien Delgado. He's holding one here. He should know these greens pretty well. He'd play on them a little bit more regularly than what Chris would. Good starters.
It's quite funny because Damo is actually starting on the same side that I start on during this game, and then when I couldn't find my rhythm, but that was what I thought was the kind of hand to play, and just didn't find the right line or the right at home.
Lucas
as well.
No.
So that didn't help me at all.
No,
but,
Lucas. Bad Lucas.
I know. It was pretty bad.
Now, all right, we're going to get it out of the way early because you just mention it all the time. So
Glenda
Manny, if you are listening from right at home, he is a walking, talking advertisement for you guys. And you've got to give him a limit that of right at home mentions that he can hit during a day. Because every sentence that he...
Now, come on, Val. Come on. Remember, BPL's coming up. So,
remember, quality over quantity, Lucas.
What is it? You sure you got that right?
I got
time?
it. Yeah, this time I did. It was beforehand where I was telling him the same thing, and I said quantity over quality. As Chris Flavel looking to get himself in here. His bowls are turning quite a fair bit, aren't they?
Yeah, they're turning a lot more than what I think they're Aero. Are they Aero Optimus?
Believe they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Good colour.
Yeah.
Fluoro green and black. I like it.
It's actually a nice colour, actually. Better than the Damo's colours. Remind me about that football team. But anyway, we're not going to get into that either.
What, Newcastle United?
Oh, are they?
Well, they're yellow. They're black and white in the English Premier League.
Okay, right. That was a good get. I didn't know that.
So Damien Delgado, this is
Great
looking pretty good. It's swinging back beautifully, and now he's made, well, at least two. Could be a third. Brilliant starter from him, or brilliant fourth final bowl. Brilliant start to the match. Dare say this one's not going to go the full 3 hours.
No, I reckon it'll be under 2 hours.
Chris Flavel.
Played a bomb.
He's also close. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Very close.
Did absolutely everything right there. Marco Rodney, he's an ITO. He's got 3 paddles up, and Damien Delgado leads 4-0 after 2 ends. Really good start for the club Tweed products. Lives on the New South Wales side of the border. So coming up, and if he does come to Queensland during the next 5 or so months, 6 months, he's going to lose an hour or gain an hour. Yeah. And then when he goes back to Tweed, he'll gain an hour.
It was being in the Paris squad, and we've got a guy in our team, Nick Dorr, actually, who plays at my club. He's in the over 60s stateside for Victoria, and he's saying that he's got to stay on the Queensland side, but playing in Tweed. So
that's what's happening with me at my hotel.
Yes.
So staying in Coolangatta, but then going to Club Tweed every morning, apart from these 2 days.
Yes.
So I'm just staying on Victorian time.
Yeah, I think that's not such a smart move, I reckon.
Not such a smart move.
The other way around, what I was saying.
It is a smart move.
It is a smart move, yes.
Yeah.
Great ball from
Damien.
Damo.
Brilliant starter from Damien Delgado. So a couple of golds for Victoria today, couple of golds for Queensland. New South Wales getting one as well. Carolyn Nelson in the B5-6 women's singles.
And a gold medal for South Australia.
Yes, Andrew Reid. Sorry, you're the one that brought that up, Lucas.
I know. I thought it'd be nice.
I was getting
Put my
there.
BA hat on.
Yeah. Well, look, with this one, you probably can afford to be a little bit biased because considering you played in it. So
That's true.
I'll allow that.
Okay.
You're allowed to be upset about that one if you want to be.
No, I've changed now. I'm a happy man now.
Yep. No, you're an Australian champion once again.
Yes.
Very impressive. We do have royalty in the box with us. There's Damien
So if
Delgado.
we now I heard a little whisper, Val. Did I hear that you've been stitching me up about my long ends at Darabin? And I played a great
you heard
touch
from
up?
me. You heard from me.
Oh, I thought it was you.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that this morning, saying that we play this game called Survivor at the office, and Lucas is a participant at this every Thursday. And essentially what happens is everyone gets 2 bowls, and the 2 furthest bowls from the jack get eliminated. Now, my tactic, as well as the General Manager of Promotions and Partnerships, Aidan Davis.
Hello, Aiden. Are you listening?
We go long ends, make sure Lucas has his Wheaties. And
All my chicken and chips.
Yep, chicken and chips for lunch. And we're taking credit for your prowess in the long ends today, because the first long end that you had, front toucher.
Yes, as they say, Val, practice makes perfect. So, I've I really do enjoy playing that Survivor. It's good fun, especially for the newer staff members coming in. It's good eye opener for bowls. It's not really bowls though, but it's close enough. But we have a good giggle, so gets us outside, not stuck in the office all day. So
It does.
Chris just missing narrowly, but yeah, it's important now for Damo to get his next bowl behind in case if Chris goes again. So he doesn't want to fatten up this target. Now, Val, last time I saw you was at the office, and I asked you, how's your practice of your your dancing going for your wedding coming up?
Yes, you did ask me this.
How is this practice going?
Exactly the same as it was that day.
Oh, so no practice on the weekend? Nothing. Okay.
Well, I've been here all week.
That's... okay.
And then the weekend was quite a busy one, actually. I didn't see Rach that much. She had her Hens Day on Saturday, so we didn't have a chance.
That's fair enough.
So
Now, can you guys set up?
when I get home in a week and a bit, I'll have a little bit of a crack, and just got to get the dip right. That's all I got to get right, and the lift apparently. Just don't want to drop Rach on our wedding day.
No.
Damo just wants this to swing in.
He's not far away here.
Probably just on the far side. So still probably 1. Can Chris get himself on the board?
Great.
Brilliant shot.
Brilliant shot by
Bit of
Chris.
weight. And that'll be 1 to the South Australian. He's on the board. 4-1 in favour of Damien Delgado. Brilliant shot. Needed to get himself on the board. He would have been pretty happy with that. It's always in a final. How important is it just to get yourself on and get that start, Lucas? Just to get on the board, just that little relief.
Yes, well, thanks for reminding me of that, Val. I
didn't say anything. I just asked you a question.
No, it's good. I'm getting to the answer. But after my slow start, and once I got on, on the scorecard, I was quite happy. But it gives you that bit more momentum going into the game, and you can, you kick off your start now. So he'll get those nerves out of the way, and ready to go. So it hasn't been too far away, Chris. So he's just got to knuckle in there and get him close, I suppose. Yeah.
Let's see what Damo can do with his first bowl here. Good afternoon to wherever you're watching around the world. Final para match of the Nationals in 2024. Damien Delgado. There's a few relaxed characters in bowls. Damo is one of the best of them, isn't he? He's so good to be around.
Yep, 100%. Yep.
And he's a very funny man as well.
Yep, that's right.
Some of the jokes that he's told probably can't be repeated on air, but
No.
Chris, what has he got? Chris is he's an Adelaide Crows supporter in the AFL, and we're having a big chat about the trade period that's on at the moment, and he's pretty happy with how the Crows are going at the moment. They've got Isaac Cumming from the Giants,
Yep.
Alex Neil-Bullen from the Demons, and Jackson Peatling as well from GWS that's incoming. So
There you go.
it's going to be very interesting to see how the Crows go next year. It was a bit of a disappointing season for them, so the pride of South Australia looking to get back to the finals.
And Essendon. But anyway,
Well,
we won't talk about that.
Essendon haven't really got too much going for them in the trade period, like Richmond.
Nothing good.
People are leaving rather than coming in.
Correct.
Same with us.
We've had one retirement and one...
Couple of delistings.
Two retirements and...
Couple of delistings.
Couple of
Top
delistings.
Goldstein's playing on one more year too.
Yes. Yeah, I did wish he was, actually, to be fair.
It's good you're getting another year out of him.
Yeah.
So, Damien Delgado just trying to get on with his third. It's swooping back, but it's going to start to slow down a little bit, this green, because at this time of the day, when the sun isn't quite on the green, it does get a little bit slower. How tricky is it sort of playing for you when you're on at this time, Lucas, when half of the rink is in the shadow, but half of it's not?
Well, we don't get much of it in Victoria.
No, that's true.
But, no, it is tricky. It's just... Again, it's more the line. If you can find the right line, you just work out the weight and all that. I don't really find much with the... hang on, let me just...
The shadows.
The shadows, yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel it that much, really. Just get on the green and bowl.
Yeah. How often do you bowl every week? No, it's a genuine question.
Genuine question. All right.
I'm not taking the mickey. This isn't how we normally talk.
Okay,
Lucas, so we're being professional.
No, but you didn't. We are.
We're trying. Anyway.
We're trying.
Brilliant from Damien Delgado.
So, more lead up to this kind of tournament, you need to be playing at least, because it's a long tournament, so it's four days of bowls. So for me, I played at least 3 to 4 times a week. So I had I do my drills that JR sets me, and Gaz and Kaz and all those. And then I've been playing like been practicing my singles play, which has been great, and that's how far I've got this year, which has been really helpful.
Well, yeah, we were talking this morning about, and look, I know it wasn't the best result for you, but I think what's been most impressive about your game in singles is the fact that you're a fighter. And we saw the match of the the National Development Series against Michael Vassallo, where you looked down and out at times, and he was all over you, but you came back, you won, then you beat Michael again at the Victoria New South Wales Series a few months ago.
Yep.
And it just seems like you're going from strength to strength, and especially mentally as well. You're just staying engaged and staying in games, which is really impressive.
Yeah, thanks, Val. No, it's singles is... It's a game of momentums.
Big time.
And it's quite funny you mentioned that, because this time I did myself again, and I was playing Jeff Seaton, poor New South Wales. Jeff Seaton, and I was down 8-1, and or 8-2, I think it might have been. And I looked over at JR, and he said, "Come on, you can do this." And I dropped 2 4s in 3 ends, and sorry, I dropped 4, then I got 1, and I dropped 4 again. And I thought to myself, "Come on, Lucas, you can dig yourself up." And I had this song, stuck in my head, and it was I'll sing a little bit. I said, na 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 na, never give up, never give it up, never give up.
Isn't that give it up?
Give it up, never.
This baby, give it up.
Yeah.
But
so
you just changed the words.
I just changed to never give it up. So I had that, and I just turned the momentum around and got that win. And this was I think it was my what are we, maybe 12 to 11 years of playing nationals, and Jeff and I've always had that great battles that I've finally got him, and once I did, it was a big relief.
Oh, well done.
So I knew, but that's how my belief has just come about, and and to have those kind of wins against Michael twice like that, I knew I had the confidence in myself that I could get back. So.
Well, we've had Paul singing a couple of songs over the last match, and now we've had you singing. So maybe you two can go to a karaoke night together. I would pay good money to see that, I think.
Well, you never know. The next conference at BA. You never know.
Maybe. We'll get on to Rachel.
Come on, you guys are culture clubs. We can get on.
Oh, look, I'll probably lobby against karaoke if I have to sing, because I'm not the best singer. Damien Delgado, he's close. He scored a 2 in the last end to go 6-1 up. And that looked on for all money. But Chris Flavel will have an opportunity to gain a second and get it to 6-3. Going at much quicker pace than the last game. These two are rocketing through. This one's probably going to cut under, unless he's got the weight to stick around.
No, he wasn't too happy with that one.
So 6-2 in favour of Damien Delgado. We've played 5 ends.
It's great with the with these players, with Chris and Damo, and I know with Jimmy and I as well. The Jackaroos have got a really great culture, and we all get along. Yeah. We all get along with a house on fire, and we're very competitive on green. But once we get off the green, it's like party mode, and we all have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a jiggle. But I think
a little bit of a jiggle.
Bit of a jiggle.
What a chuckle.
Juggle. Yeah,
chuckle.
Chuckle. Oh God. Let me have some water. So what I was trying to say is we all have a bit of a laugh and have a bit of fun. So, but once we get on the green, it's more, we know what we're going to do to beat you. So,
no, and
to playing together for so long, you'll know. Yeah.
And I think this is the thing. Like, since I've started watching a lot of the parabols working in BA and streaming a lot of it, I think you see, luckily enough, the fact that it remains the same people, and you guys have created such a solid unit as Para-Jackaroos, Emerging Jackaroos, Pathways, and then all the state stars.
Yeah.
And I think that helps because, yes, you have that rivalry with each other. You all want to beat each other, but you're all there and you're
supporting each other.
Supporting each other because it is a little community and it is a family, whether you are playing against each other or with each other. The support is there, and I think the sportsmanship that we've seen across this week has been sensational. Damien Delgado, nice opening bowl there, sitting right behind the jack. But I think that's a testament to the people as well, and I know I see you more often than any of the other Para-Jackaroos, Lucas, and I know exactly what you're all about, and it's all about kindness, and it's you may sledge people. I've never seen someone sledge a CEO more than you have and get away with it, but I think it's all about kindness and just having a laugh and a chuckle, as you said, or a jiggle. But no, it's fantastic, and this is what this event is all about. Everyone's really happy for each other.
Yeah.
And I saw today your match against Andrew. You were so gracious with him, and while it was a hard moment for you, you might want to make sure that his win was celebrated, and that's the stuff that people notice. Yes, it's about the on-green results, but it's how you respond to those on-green results.
Yeah.
So, speaking of responding, how can Chris Flavel respond to this start from Damien Delgado? He's been pretty on the money. This is not bad. Can he sit it away and stay?
Great bowl by Chris.
Not a bad effort.
And it's getting pretty, and I know with us being Victorians, I knew out there for myself, I was finding it hard to hold a bowl because I was so sweaty, and I've been getting a lot of help with the psychology with Bowls Australia, and they've been helping me just calm the nerves down, and which has been helping. Great bowl by Damien.
That's a brilliant bowl. He's made 2 there.
And so the humidity is the worst part for us, and that's what I'm truly doing. Like the weather, I love the hot weather, but the humidity is just the next level.
What do you do to combat that? Do you use your bowls cloth, or are you using Grippo, or...?
I use my bowls cloth more than I use Grippo. I'm not really a fan of Grippo, to be fair.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I use my right at home bowls cloth.
Chris Flavel. Oh, just couldn't quite get in there.
Good effort by Chris.
Well, no, you are giving away the right at home cloth. We'll talk about right at home soon.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I do with my just the humidity was like, especially these last 2 days.
With the rain as well,
and
certainly doesn't help.
The first day really felt like Melbourne.
but Tuesday... Sorry, you've just seen a magpie fly across the screen. Lucas has jumped as Damo. I reckon he might have plays a bomb, but Lucas has jumped off his chair. I wish we had a camera on that. Because it's not the first time it's happened on Ringside Live. The amount of times I've jumped because of a bird. It's 1 to Damien Delgado, 7-2. That was hilarious. Now the amount of time, but we've got the protection in here, so it's okay. Sometimes we've been sitting here and a pigeon has come on the table.
Oh, jeepers! If I had a magpie, I'd be jumping off the seat and falling behind me. Sorry.
So, Tuesday was a bizarre day because landed here. You'd obviously been here already, but landing in Queensland, and it was really muggy on Tuesday from our point of view anyway, being Victorians. But and then the rain came, and it was just the moisture in the air was ridiculous.
It didn't, and because we were bowling, we bowled one full game and a quarter of a game. I like to call it. The rain really didn't bother me. It was just more the rain just wasn't, like, the weather was still hot. Like, you could easily wear your shorts, but the rain was just way too heavy, and we had to get off quickly.
Well, I dare say there's going to be a storm coming here. If you look to your right, Lucas, maybe if we can pan the cameras or get the Bureau of Meteorology on. Robbie's been really good with that this week. He's had the Bureau ready to go.
Talking about rain.
It does look like it. I think... there's some coming. Oh, it might...
Because it missed, though.
Might pass us. It's coming towards Club Tweed. Might be hitting directly above it. Might miss us.
Great bowl there again by Damo.
So let's hope that before anything does come, the rain comes, Lucas, there is a magpie just next to you, so just be careful.
I did see that, Val. Thank you for telling me that.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're next to the magpie and not me, because I was telling someone yesterday I had a near extreme experience with one in Moama earlier this year.
Did you?
Made eye contact with one, and I think it was Jody. We were talking about it yesterday.
Okay.
Made eye contact with one, and then I kept walking. And I just made sure I knew where it was, and then I heard these really aggressive flaps behind me, and I sprinted.
Oh, no. Well, funny you said that, because I just, I don't want to be big about talking about myself, but I just did conquer the 300,000 steps for September.
Yes, 300,000.
Yeah. And
be honest, did you do them all, or did you just shake your wrist and...
No, I walked. Come on, I walked, but I did miss 3 days in September, which I was a bit pissed off about. I was so upset. I'm lucky there by Chris.
Was?
Yeah, and so this magpie was looking right at me, and I had nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
So I walked like, I did like a zigzag pretty much. I walked one side to the to one side of the street and then walked back to the other side of the street. And I thought, nah, I can't deal with this. So anyway, got home, and then I was about maybe 2,000 off of my 10,000 steps this day. I went for a bike ride.
Yeah.
And I saw a magpie, and it swoops me. So I have not
Swooped you.
I could hear it. So I decided I'm getting off this. So
Fair enough.
I walked the rest of the way.
Yeah. I don't blame you, because it can be, they can be quite aggressive in spring.
Damo has got a great line here. She's got to have the weight.
Yeah, I don't know if it's getting there. He's holding one.
I thought it was the green one to be from here.
No, I reckon, looking at the screen, I reckon that is Damien Delgado.
Okay.
It's close. It is close. What are you doing if you're Chris? Are you coming around on that backhand and maybe sort of trying to swoop and trusting the green to try and trail it?
So
Or dead draw?
No, I would stay on the back or commentary side, I'm going to call it, and try to turn Chris's win. Well, this one here.
Yeah.
Which is the
try
win.
and turn the wing bowl in.
Win bowl in. Yep.
Yep.
And as I say that, he's playing the other end.
Well, he's going with a bit of weight here. Running weight, going to try and hit this jack. Is he going to find the gap? Halves the jack towards Damien Delgado's, and it remains one down. So no complete harm done. So 8-1 in favour of Damien Delgado.
8-2.
8-2, sorry. 8-2. I was looking at the one a couple of lines above, but 8-2 to Damien Delgado. 6-shot lead. We've played 7 ends.
So not long now, Val, and we're heading up to Pine Rivers.
Very, very excited for that. You'll be there as well, doing some work for Right at Home. We'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, BPL, it's going to be an amazing tournament. So many new players, and my challenge for you is to get photos with all of the new players, Lucas.
Ooh, okay.
All of them with the Right at Home cloth.
Right. All right.
I'm sure they will. We'll accommodate it. Don't worry.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my challenge for you. You can make a nice reel for social media. Everybody follow Lucas on social media.
Yeah. He's
an influencer. He's often at the beach with his bowls and taking risque photos.
That's only here. Come on.
So, Damien Delgado with a great start. But yeah, you do a lot of work for Right at Home, Lucas. You are a brand ambassador for them, Right at Home Australia. So how's it all going? I know you're doing a little tour of New South Wales very soon at St John's Park and Cabramatta, I believe. Was it Cabra or was it... it was Maryland, St John's and Mount Lewis.
That's
so not
right.
Cabra.
No, Cabra. Yeah.
See, I do listen to you.
On the right line.
Yep.
Which everyone should be listening to, Val. You do your finest job on that.
I try. Sometimes.
Yeah, no, Right at Home's going really well for us at the moment. It's been great fun working with them, actually. I've learnt a lot. So Glenda, who's my boss, she tells me that we need, when I started, which was 2 years ago, this month actually.
Wow.
Yeah. She said to me, we want to get more offices in Melbourne and across the country. So since I've joined, there was only one office in Victoria, which was at Warrnambool, and so my main object was to try and get something within Melbourne and Victoria. So we ended up getting 2 in Melbourne. So we got one in Glen Waverley, which is east of Melbourne.
Yep.
And one at Brighton, which is
sort of southeast.
Southeast, yeah. Yep. And then a couple months later, we got one in North, which is near Essendon.
Oh,
So
where in the north?
About near Walland area.
Oh, that's not near Essendon.
No,
Lucas.
well, it's, it's close,
Big weight from Chris Flavel.
which he's pretty much got
The
it.
jack.
Oh, and
It's come forward.
forward.
You are joking. That has come a long way forward. Well, we've got a 1-bowl shootout here for shorter end. Or a 2-bowl shootout, sorry.
It happens more regularly on a grass green with the jack moving
one
forward.
One more each. That has come metres forward. He hit it belly too. And it's unfortunate for Damien Delgado because he's got 2 on the tee. It stayed as legal length too. So it's going to be 1 to Damo. That's fine. No problems. So Chris just has to outdraw him here.
This would be a great length of Darabin. I reckon I'll probably make the distance.
So Chris Flavel. It's
Great
going to
shot
cut
here.
underneath. Or no, it's held out pretty well, but I think he's overdone it with the weight. So all his good work brought him unstuck in the end.
Yes, so we found, and then
Are you going to do one in the west or northwest, Lucas? Because sort of how's all that looking? Get one in Essendon. You can head to Windy Hill.
Yes, that's the plan. That's my plan, is to try and get one out that way. The other plan was to try and get one at Traralgon, which is the home of the Vic Open.
Yep.
So that's why I keep going out there to try and get something out there. Hopefully.
Oh, well done. Sounds like it's all going really well.
Yeah, and then so we finally got one at Frankston, so which is a great result for that. So then Glenn Dad told me, well, we've done enough in Victoria, let's go to New South Wales. So Mum and I got our diaries out and worked out when I'm not playing bowls. So we thought, well, let's try and do it before our season begins, and so we thought we'll go straight after Nationals. So we're going, and like you just said, so we're going to go Mount Lewis, St. John's, Mount Lewis, and Maryland. So big thanks to Ben Twist, Tiger Wood, and to Josh Berry for helping us. And so be looking forward to we're just playing some social bowls and trying to promote it as much as we can.
Brilliant.
So yeah, looking forward to it. So it'll be good. So
Fantastic.
more frequent 5 points coming up. So
Yeah, how good. You might be able to get me into the lounge soon, Lucas.
Yeah. Actually, I've got to try and get myself in there first.
Yeah, because I've lost my gold. It was honestly the most heartbreaking thing ever. I fell just short. Chris falling short there, and fell just short. And now I've already used up my 2 passes for the year as well.
Okay. Yes.
Devastated. So I've got to wait till next year to be able to go into the Virgin Lounge.
So that would be what? That would be. Oh, hang on. There's not much travel coming up in March, is there, for you guys?
Nah, just no. There's only one more interstate event until AO, as far as I know, anyway.
Yeah.
Until AO next year. That's at Pine Rivers in November, and then it's more the second half of the year. There's a lot more travel, and then Moama's a week at the end of February.
Yep.
Which is going to be brilliant. I love going up to the Murray. Sensational part of the world.
Yeah, that was actually funny enough. That was my first experience at BPL was at Moama. So
was that the one that the Steamers won?
No, it was the one that was it Steamers or
Sydney Lions?
BPL. I'll tell you what number it was. BPL. I'm going to go with BPL 9 or 10. No,
would have
11.
Been 11, yeah.
11.
The Steamers won
The
that.
Steamers won that one, yeah. So
that was the Michael Walker.
Yes, the Michael Walker Jack and Ditch.
Yep,
yes.
that was the last BPL before I started at BA.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Because
lockdown.
Yes. Yeah. So that was a great fun one, and I was very privileged that Neil invited me to come up for a couple of days. So yeah, I was never going to say no to that, and it was great fun, and yeah, since then I've only missed maybe a couple more since that. So, and thanks to Right at Home. So yeah, it's a great tournament, and it's great to have so many big 2 new teams in it as well. And I know I've just spoken to Flapper about it, and he's really Matt Flapper. Sorry, he's really looking forward to Geelong Jets.
Yeah,
and
he's
getting them in.
so proud.
Yeah,
that, Geelong have been
great
able
ball
to.
here from Damo too. And it's just gone strength to strength, the BPL, and I'm really proud of the way we've gone about it as a business. So yeah, looking forward to what comes next.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully some Paras might get in. Fell.
Maybe.
Great ball from Chris.
Brilliantly done from Chris Flavel. He needed that. 9-3 the score. So Damo was well and truly on track to get into double figures there, and gold medal on the line, 9-2. Presentations coming up. You're going to be awarded with a gold medal, Lucas. Very exciting.
Yeah, I'm pumped, ready to get that medal.
Now, where are you going out tonight to celebrate?
Well,
what's for dinner?
I've got no idea, Val.
Is
No
it a
idea.
team dinner or is it?
No, we'll definitely do a team dinner. Mum's my
Oh, hang on one sec, Lucas, because have a look at what's coming.
ooh,
These two might end up getting quite wet.
we might too, actually, won't we?
No, we're okay in here.
Okay.
No problems at all.
My green might be underwater. Yeah, so no, yeah, BPL is going to be good. It's funny, we always have a chat in the office, don't we, Val, about who we think the top 3 players are going to be. And I've always said Karen Murphy is my girl, but
You say it every time.
I'd say it every time, but she's I better not say she lets me down because she might be hearing me. So hopefully
She's right. Probably
I
maybe
thought she was
3
a more-
metres from us.
I thought she was a good chance last year, but I'm hoping this year she's going to find a fit and get it done, get the job done this time. So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward, and yeah, if there was tipping, I wouldn't know who to tip to win it. But
Yeah, it's going to be hard. We'll have to do a tipping competition before it starts.
I reckon we should, especially in the office.
Yep.
Winner takes us out for lunch, I reckon. Matthew Kennedy, hope you're listening to that.
Or we just enjoy a bit of friendly competition.
That's it. I like it. Great ball here from Damo. Damo's correction in this game has been really, really good. Chris hasn't been that too far away, but played 2 good started bowls there. So just got to be grouping the bowls good, and he'll get back in this game. He's playing a good shot here too. Or we're not far away.
So it's 11 past 4 local time in Queensland. It's 11 past 5 in New South Wales, Victoria.
Okay, I was trying to work that out.
You can see that. So on my computer here, Lucas, that's the New South Wales and Victoria
Okay,
time.
all right, good. Okay.
Eastern Daylight Time. The right time.
Yeah. That's it. Damo's just checking with his coach to see what shot he should play. Yeah, I was, as you could see in my game as well, I had JR who was helping me out, and yeah, it's always good to have that bit of advice.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, having the ringside coach, and Karen Murphy and I had a discussion about it yesterday, that some people get annoyed by ringside coaches, but it's within the rules, and every other sport you get it.
Yeah.
And I've heard comments at AO saying, oh, I don't want that person to win because it's, they're using a ringside coach. It's like, well, you're allowed to use one.
Yeah.
Like, makes no sense that people get annoyed by it, but people get annoyed by anything, don't they?
Yeah. The finest detail ever, you'll still find people get annoyed. And I think that's the thing about our sport, any sport in general, is that no one's going to be happy, Val. You're not going to make everybody happy.
No.
And I know that with Essendon too, so...
Don't worry, I'm with you. I'm with you with Richmond. So Damien Delgado holding one. They've got one bowl left each at the mat. Damo looking to get into double figures. Chris Flavel.
Not too far away here
No,
either.
he's pretty close. It's going to come back. I reckon he might just have the gap here, Lucas.
He hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't. That is a brilliant delivery from Chris Flavel.
Made
And
three.
he's-
Made nearly four.
Three for sure. So Damien Delgado is going to have to draw this to an uncharted part of the rink. Just how difficult is this to do, Lucas, where patch of grass that you haven't been to?
Yeah, it's very hard thing to do because you just don't know if you're going to get the right line out there. Just got to chuck it out there and hope it comes in with the little ring on the inside too.
Yeah, no wrong biases.
No.
So Val Febo and Lucas Protopapas joining you here. Damien Delgado sending this down. I'll tell you what, Lucas, he's on a pretty good track.
It's very good here.
He is on a monstrous track. Just not getting there.
Oh.
Mighty effort. Chris Flavel for the first time wins multiple ends in a row. And it's 9-4 now to Damien Delgado. Are we seeing a little momentum shift here? Who knows? I think the thing for Damo, the positive, Lucas, is that he's been holding. It's come from something special from Chris. The fact that he's been able to get these shots. He hasn't scored a multiple yet. Damo's only scored 2, so very interesting contest so far.
JR, who's Ian Ewan, who's my coach, he tells me the most important bowl is the bowl in your hand. So if you just keep knuckling down and keep one bowl at a time, one shot at a time, you'll find yourself, you get back into this game really quickly. So yeah, he's not too far away here again, Chris. So just got to keep knuckling away and pegging it back.
As we can see, the sun well and truly gone. We're into the shadows now, and it'll make the green a little bit more consistent on both directions. Do you love playing at Broadbeach?
Oh, it's the second home. It is my second home. It's yeah, I love it. And as we were touching on before we jumped on to commentate, I've had pretty good success here. And yeah, I love coming here, especially in June. It's when it's beautiful and it's, not raining much. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty special club, this one. You've been to a lot of bowling clubs now, Val. You've been with BA for
4 years,
4
nearly.
years now.
Nearly
4
years in
years.
January. So in 3 years and 3 years 9 months.
So do you have a favourite club that you've been doing commentating at?
Oh,
Or-
wow.
I'm going to put you right on the spot here.
I don't want to go on record with that because...
No, I don't want to go record. I want you to say.
No, I said I don't want to go on record with it because
No.
people might get offended.
Correct. So I'll put you
Um,
on the spot here.
All of them. Love them all.
Oh, you're going to have a good answer, don't you?
Diplomatic answer.
Diplomatic answer.
Oh, look, there's some great clubs that I've been to, and all of them have their little features that make them so fantastic. And it's whether you just go to little ones, and Chris just feathers it through, falls out. Damien Delgado probably still holding one, but I think each of them, and we're still seeing new clubs.
Correct.
Which I think every year I've been to a new club,
Yeah.
and it's been great. And recently we were just at the City of Geelong,
Yep.
streaming there, and
Yeah.
aside from the apocalyptic wind that we had,
Heard about this?
they were amazing. They were absolutely amazing.
I was actually, doesn't seem surprising to me or to you, Val, but I was watching that at work as I was doing my
Of course you were.
accreditation cards. I hope Rachel was listening to that. Yeah, and I was watching your feed at Geelong, and yeah, the wind looked pretty hectic, especially, and you're inside too,
Yep.
so
And Lee at the City of Geelong Bowling Club was unreal. Nothing was too much trouble, and
yeah.
that was great. So we're still seeing
Awesome.
new ones as Chris just drifts
Just-
through. So Damien Delgado with an opportunity to pop in a second here, I reckon. But yeah, and that's the thing. Like, first club I went to was Moama, then did 2 events at Dandenong, which was really awesome because
Yep.
you get to drive there.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
We've
Closest club.
done a bit of streaming at Sunbury for the HP team. That's great.
Yep.
Then you move up and go to Club Tweed. First time I've ever done streaming from there.
Yep.
Last year. They're great, both indoor and outdoor.
Yep. Yep. Brilliant. Green
Broadbeach, fantastic.
July. Yeah.
Helensvale, fantastic.
Yeah.
Mermaid Beach, fantastic.
Yeah.
Pine River's great.
We can knuckle them all down. You've only got, what,
Yeah.
1,000 more clubs to go.
The one that I really did love was Mount Tambourine. Up on Tambourine Mountain, not too far from here, about an hour's drive from the Gold Coast inland.
Okay.
And that is
One to Damo.
He's one to Damien Delgado. That
Gets
is
into double digits.
a sensational club.
And you know what else is a sensational club, Val?
Heathmont.
It's Heathmont, my club. And it's a very friendly club and great banter, of course. And we were all very supportive of our players. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the club's members that have given me all their best wishes from this morning and and my celebrations from the win today. So
Well, shout out to everyone at
shout
Heathmont.
out to Heathmont.
Melbourne's
So,
not far east, but east.
East, yep.
Probably about 40 minutes from the city. No,
30.
30.
Yeah.
25, 30.
Yeah, 35 to 40 minutes, I reckon.
Eastern Freeway, all the way up.
That's it.
Get off at, Springvale Road or...
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Yep.
I know my way around, don't you worry.
We did talk about this, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, your neck of the woods is where my fiance grew up, around there, in Wantirna South. So, but yeah, it's
from Damo.
yeah, it is a good starter. But yeah, I think Mount Tambourine, nothing was too much trouble for them. We've also streamed at Musgrave as well. They're great. So
Yeah, good
yeah,
club
very
there.
very lucky, sort of everywhere that we've been. Mudgery Bar was fantastic as well.
Yes.
I know Fiona Hall is an avid watcher of Ringside Live, the queen of
Yes.
Mudgery Bar.
Great ball there from Chris.
So 10-4, nearly been going an hour.
Now, I'm pretty sure with this, Chris Flavel was in the final of the singles last year. Can you quote me if I'm wrong? If I'm right here?
Can't quite remember, but yeah, I think he lost
another
to.
great ball from Chris as well. Fortunately, opens it up, but he played a good shot.
He is the defending champion, Chris Flavel.
Yes, so it's a hard streak to win back to back, and I'm sure Damo is playing very well. So hopefully we can stop that run. But yeah, he's been going really good. So yeah. And while we're on the shout outs, I want to give a big shout out to Lockie Williams, who's sadly left us at
Yeah,
BA.
he's
on my
said
birthday.
to say
What a great present.
he said to say congratulations to you for winning.
Good man. Thanks, Locke. I miss you. You. Come back. I need another bomber at the club, at the office.
We do miss Locke. It was a very sad day when he finished up.
Yes.
Chris.
Mind you, I was a bit sad for him because he never won Survivor 20 times, so at least there's something I can aim for, I reckon.
You've been stuck on 14 for 5 years.
Hey, come on. At least I'm still there. Got a chance. Unlike Leo Lazaro, who doesn't come out. We needed to come out, Val.
Yeah.
Can we do something at the office
I don't
that we
think she'll-
might get
I
her to
reckon if
come?
we bribed her with $1 million, I reckon she'd come out. Have you got $1 million?
No answer to that.
I'll say yes.
No answer.
Damien
bowl
Delgado,
here
look
from
at
Damo.
this. The way that his bowls are turning, has he gone too far though?
I reckon that found the right at home line to get the shot. Val.
I'm muting him.
That was a very good you, wasn't it? Hey, that was very good now.
I muted you. He's trying to talk.
Did quite well, I thought. So Val, can I
Yes.
ask you a question?
You can.
If you started to play bowls
Mhm.
properly, I'm
Yep.
not talking about survivals here, would you get your own, what colour would you can't say Richmond either, mind you, so I'm just taking you out.
But that's the colour I would get. I would get some yellow and black bowls. 1 to Chris Flavel, 10-5 is the score.
Well, that didn't give me the answer I was thinking, but anyway, I
Well,
was going to say what coloured bowls would you choose, but
Well-
it's going to be Richmond then, fair enough.
you
Alright.
know which colour. I'm surprised you have blue ones. I thought you'd be going red and black for sure.
Okay.
They'd be nice colour bowls too.
Now, Val, this is I can tell you the story about my bowls if you want to know. I really want to thank Adam Haley who helps me at Taylor Bowls, and he got me a set of bowls who are GTRs, and Glenda Manning asked me if I wanted a new set of bowls, and at the time I wasn't really a fan of getting a new set because I just found a great line. I've been playing well with the other set I had, and I said to Glenda, you know what, let's get me a new set. I wouldn't mind giving it a crack. So she got me a new set of bowls, and I told her what brand I wanted. I told her what size, and so she said, what about colour? And I said, well, I wouldn't mind blue and yellow. And she said, blue and yellow. And I said, yeah, because they're my club colours. So I just wanted a bit of a touch with
Nice.
my club colours. So yeah, and that's why you probably would have seen on screen it's got right at home on my
Yep.
on my bowl. So yeah, it's been I've been
fantastic.
pretty lucky to have them. So
Fantastic. That's brilliant. And, well, he'll get a new set soon because Lucas goes through clubs like Tic Tacs.
the Runky
No.
Joker Bowls Australia.
Yeah, it's not
At
really.
least it's not biscuits, so you know.
Oh, well, you are the biscuit king of BA.
Oh,
but-
I think Paul might be up there now. Thank you very much. Man, the people.
Yep.
Who's doing a great job with us, Val. I must say, Paul does an awesome job with us, and
Yeah, everyone here has spoken very highly of him. It's gotten dark outside, hasn't it, Lucas?
it has.
Wow.
I'm looking.
The run back to the clubhouse might be interesting, as this one from Damien Delgado, he is finding the answers, but he has lost 3 of the last 4 ends, and we haven't had a multiple since end number 4.
I thought I heard thunder then.
I think we did. 'Cause
Okay.
look at that. That's coming. We might just catch the edge of it. So it's almost at about Miami. Big weight. Collecting through. So Damien Delgado with another opportunity to add in a second. It's Robbie Allen next to us saying we are going to cop it. What is it? Batten down the hatches? He's lowered the umbrellas on some of the cameras. Oh, boy. Well, at least we're undercover in the marquee. I think we should be okay. Might pull on the top of the roof, but we'll be right.
Oh, it's okay. The roof's okay. It's just the front view where it's open coming down. I reckon you just drop that down a bit.
So Damien Delgado, has he got enough weight on this? Chris Flavel, the defending champion. Already had one person defend their title.
Which was Serena.
Yep, Louise Hoskins and Serena Bonnell.
Yep.
And Serena again in the open, or well, it's actually, she won singles last year, but it was open singles. That was against
It's a great
Louise
effort
Hoskins.
by Chris. Wasn't too far away from that.
The first year since 2022 that we've had. So Serena has actually won singles in all three disciplines. She's won B5, 6, B5 to 8 singles in 2023. And this year, she's won the B7, 8 singles. So
Wow.
she's won 3 different disciplines of singles, which is quite impressive.
Very, very impressive. So she's done the hat trick.
The hat trick,
Hat
yep.
trick.
Yep. Every year that we've had either Para-Nationals or when it was called the Multi-Disability Championships in 2022,
Yes.
she has been a gold medalist. Does a lot of hard work, Serena Bonnell.
She does.
One more to Damien Delgado. We continue up in singles. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ends in a row, Lucas.
That Damo's got one.
No, that we've just had singles.
Singles.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
We've played 13 ends and we've only had 2 multiples. It's been a big day.
Yeah, you've
Is
done a
that-
wonderful job, Val. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for doing all this live streaming, and to Gold Coast Tweet as well for the camera work.
Thank
Robbie
you
does
for...
an awesome job
He
too.
does do an awesome job. Thank you for being the star of the show, Lucas.
Ah, no, it's been great. Finally getting on the live stream with you, Val. I've been waiting all this time, so I love it. It's good.
It's great to have you on as part of the coverage. But so we're going long here. Damien Delgado changing things up a little bit. If the rain does come, I dare say it's going to get a lot slower.
And we've got to thank all our volunteers who've come out and helped us out, especially to the umpires and to all our pushers and
Yep.
kicking our bowls back as well. It goes through a lot of help to get our nationals up and about. And we couldn't have done it without their help. So a big thanks from all of our players.
Rodney's done an amazing job as marking here, our markers, ITOs. Everyone's
Yes.
scoreboard attendance and the people in the kitchen as well, making
Yes.
Lucas all of his personal requests.
Yes.
He's been asking them for filet mignon and caviar and all this sorts of stuff. He's a pain.
Actually, I did go and see.
Lobster as well.
Oh, lobster. Actually, I did see there was some biscuits in there. I didn't get to have them.
Paul actually brought some out for us before.
Oh, of course he did.
You were playing, so
Ah, gee.
tomorrow we are back at Club Tweed. When do you fly out?
Tomorrow.
What time? Gotta make sure you hop on the flight and you're out of our hair.
Actually, I've got no idea. No, I can't remember. I think it's 11:55 Queensland time, so I think
Yeah.
we probably get in at 2 o'clock, I think.
Fair enough. Yeah, Lucas will be signing autographs at the airport for those who want to go catch him. Sitting right at the
I was
front
going
of
to
the
say
plane.
something then, but I thought I better not.
Oh, here's Chris Flavel.
Great bowl there by Chris.
That's 2. A multiple here. Be very advantageous for the South Australian. A really high quality game. A lot of touches. That Jack is getting some frequent flyer points.
That's a good one. I like it.
Have you never heard me say that before?
No.
All right, there you go.
No, I like it. Great bowl here by Damo. He's not too far away. He's creeping, creeping, and the
And-
beautiful shot that was.
He was creeping.
So Chris is just... Oh, sorry, Val.
No, I was...
I was going to say,
You
Chris
go.
is just asking the marker, Rodney, how far Damo's bowl is from the jack. So He's coming on his backhand, playing with a little bit of playing with the weight. He's going to get an unlucky result.
Almost got the good fortune. So one to Damien Delgado. Opportunity to get that first multiple in 10 ends. It's been 9 ends in a row where we've only had singles. Just needs the same bowl as before, doesn't he, Lucas?
Yes, he needs to emulate this shot. Well, means does the same bowl again.
So I know what emulate means.
I'm just saying, people out there might not know.
Has he gone too far wide with this, Lucas?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
So one more to
Another
Damien.
one. Add that one.
Oh, another bowl to come, sorry.
Another bowl to come. So here's Val. Chris can make it. He can make a multiple himself here.
Yeah, if he goes, well, he can make 4. Oh, is he under?
I think he
Well,
looks.
he might have the weight to promote his own. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, wow.
Last 2 bowls he's played perfect. No result.
2 bowls, as Robbie Allen's saying, he's played with the perfect weight and he's hit them pretty well. And no result. That's stiff. And as Michael Hollywood Sorensen would be saying, I hope you're watching Hollywood.
Oh,
at Helensvale.
Hollywood. What a good
You
man.
don't have to be dead to be stiff.
That is correct.
That's shocking luck and shocking fortune. But Damien Delgado, 12-5. He's up by 7.
I hope Hollywood's going well. We haven't seen him for a while now.
He's bowls coordinator at Club Helensvale.
And yes,
Fantastic.
good old
Get
Howie's
for them.
looking after Chris, looking after Hollywood for us. So, Val, I know you might ask the question, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, I do the Bowls Australia ranking points system
Mhm.
at Bowls Australia, and so what it is, it's mainly clubs run tournaments, and they've got to be over $3,000 in total prize money, and they can't be invitational, so you've got to try and keep it as open as you can. So if you would like to register your event, you can get in contact with me at Bowls Australia, and I'll be able to talk you through it and how to register. It's all on Bowls Link, but it's also on our Bowls Australia website, so it's easier to follow. Just if you get a bit stuck, give us a call and I'll be able to talk you through it.
You will.
As the lights come on here
I
at
do.
Broadbeach.
And Chris Flavel, has he done enough there? Yeah.
Beautiful weight.
And he's definitely done enough. So Damien Delgado within 9 of victory. He's got an hour and 51 minutes to get there. I don't think we're going to be needing the full time limit here like we did last time out. Paul was actually joking, saying, "Oh, should I press the hooter?" And we just finished. So Damo looking to get this one to come down. Just not turning as much as what they were before, are they, Lucas?
No, the green is starting, and I think we were 4:36 now, so that the green will start to slow down its pace. So it was probably running around that. I'd go close to 15 and a half, maybe 15. So now it'll probably be down to that 13 seconds now on the green. So actually, you know what? Don't judge me on that because I could be completely wrong. I'm very good on seconds, but yeah, it is quite quick, and it's the green will start to slow down. The bowls will start to get narrower as well. So, yeah. So Damo's here just playing on his backhand, trying to sit Chris's bowl or glide underneath.
Oh, he might glide underneath, Lucas. And he's
Draw's
done enough.
Done enough.
Brilliant weight control from Damien Delgado.
And Chris now on his backhand as well. Trying to sit
Or trail that jack.
or trail the jack, yep.
It's turning. Has he done
And
enough? Yep.
flopped in for shot.
Shot for shot here. Great bowling.
Come on, Val. What shot would you think Damo's going to play here?
I don't know. I'm thinking he stays on the backhand, but he's going to come and have a look.
I
Doesn't
don't
it?
know. Is not the answer I'm thinking. Val,
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking he's going to play.
Same shot? Try and trail that jack behind his own?
He can. He could also, so he's got this back. I don't know if the camera can see it, but there's a back bowl, which is right there. Yeah. So thanks,
Yeah.
Rob. So you could try to play on his backhand and try and get the split off the green and the other green. Does it go onto the jack? I've got no idea because I can't see the angle of it. But yeah, it's. Or so he could do a jack stringer goal and get the gap and get nothing out of it. So he could. There's it there, or he can try and just dead draw to him and flop his other bowl in on his backhand. So he's just come down.
Backhand it is. He might be even looking to promote his own onto the jack. See what he can get. Damien Delgado gets rid of Chris Flavels.
And makes shot out of that, I would say.
Could have even possibly made two there, Lucas. Just the one.
Chris has got another bowl coming up, so
one paddle. And Chris Flavel looking to try and trim this gap. A little touch of the jack towards his own could be good, but it's just the angles of that are probably very difficult. So I reckon it's probably just dead draw for Chris Flavel here. Chip away at it. Don't do anything too silly.
Yeah, that's an appropriate shot to play.
Has his weight. Looks
Very
very
good
good.
here,
Chris
very good.
Flavel. Oh, yes.
Played a great shot. Might have made two, actually.
No, I think that's just the one. So one more to Chris Flavel.
You're right.
12-6 is the scoreline. Damien Delgado leads his 9 away from this title.
And Chris is just playing on his forehand now. Looks a bit on the bit of the wide side. And Damo is following Chris down as well. As the rain is on the way. Hopefully we're missing. As Chris plays another great bowl. His correction's been really great again. Hopefully Damo can put another good one in here. as the rain is starting to come. It's starting spotting. As Chris plays a really good shot there, holding 2 now. As Damo plays an absolute bomb.
This one, this might be a bad result for Chris. It went from bad to pretty good. But now Damien Delgado, he's got an opportunity. He sits this bowl away. That's 4.
Yep.
I'd be going straight for the bowl. Worst case, he's 1 down.
Damo's just going to ask his coach of what shot to play. I think, Val, you're spot on there. I would be doing exactly the same thing.
Go for it. Take the game away from Chris. But there's a better mind out there on the mat than me.
I know that Survivor, you would go for that shot.
Yeah, but Survivor, you can't risk it because it'll probably bounce over. Yeah, he's gone straight for this bowl. I think he's not far away.
Not far away.
He's going to find the gap. Wow. It held and then it drifted. So 1 more to Chris Flavel. 12-7 is the score. And, oh my word, this weather's coming. You can hear it. The thunder is just mumbling and rumbling.
Hurry up, boys.
How's it looking? Robbie's just got the bomb there. Oh my God.
Gonna get saturated. We don't have a... Damo's just got to hurry up, get these 9 shots, and we can get all our equipment off. Well.
Yep.
Not a bad start there from Chris.
Not at all. He's coming into this game nicely. Was down 8-2 and 11-5, 12-5. So he's just trimming things back. He's kept it even. Got an hour and 41 minutes on the clock. I dare say we're not going to need them, but never quite know. Damien Delgado, yeah, that's coming in beautifully. Look at that, and he's followed it in as well.
Great bowl from Damo. So, in June, Val, I was up here for the AO as like
You were?
100,000 people of us here. Felt like it. Felt like it. And Mum and I so Carol Pro Paps and I did we stayed on for a week after the AO, and I was fortunate enough to have a game with Damo and the great Ken Hansen, actually. Hello, Ken, if you're listening. We played like a social triples tournament or social triples, and we had a great fun playing, and it was just great fun just to be playing with those kind of people. And Damo and I never actually get to play together at all, really. So to have a game with him was great fun, and I didn't actually know we were going to be playing together until we turned up. So it was great, and yes, yeah, it was good. You know,
Very nice.
as Damo plays a great bowl, as I say. Chris now's just got to try and draw a second shot now. He's if he can draw a shot, awesome. But second shot's what he wants. So she's not too far away.
Not at all, but still under. So Damien Delgado with an opportunity to really hone in and take this game away from Chris Flavel. And Lucas, your mum, Carol, is such a big support of you, and she also does some great work with the Bowls Australia ranking. She's probably the brains trust behind it, let's be honest. No, but she is a wonderful support for you and just a lovely lady and a very handy bowler herself, Carol. But talk to us about how much your mum means to you and just how wonderful she is in terms of how much support she gives you. Damo
Yeah,
puts in
no,
a third.
great bowl again by Damo. Yeah, mum is, yeah, I love her to bits, really. I wouldn't be the person that I am if it wasn't for her. And also my sisters as well.
How many sisters you got?
Two sisters.
Yep.
Two sisters.
Are you the middle child or
Nicole.
the young?
I am the baby.
That's
Oh,
the reason you're so spoiled.
But yeah, I like to say that. But yeah, without mum, and she's as quite cleverly pointed that out, she bowls as well. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing all this travelling without mum as well. So we're very fortunate that that yes, right at home is looking after me, but I get all this time to spend with mum as well, and we do play a lot together. And I wouldn't be the person if it wasn't for her. And she got me up when I was down there this morning, and got me up and said, "Don't worry, you've got another game now.
That's
you can
awesome.
just focus on this one." So, and that's what I did. So I love her to bits, and it's quite. I think this kind of tournament right here for mum is probably the hardest one for her, because she not only is she looking after all of us as a group, but she's also trying to support me at the same time. And if she wasn't being our team manager, she'd be here watching me. So it's great that Bolsvik has allowed mum to come and be our team manager and looking after all of us.
She does a great job of it, Carol, and she just gives so much time to this sport. So
yeah.
a big shout out.
Power.
A big shout out to Carol Protopappas, not just for the work she does with you, Lucas, keeping you in check, and but no, she's a wonderful, wonderful human and a great asset to this sport. As Damo, has he got the bowl away?
Great bowl by
That
Damo.
is a ripper of a bowl from Damien Delgado. What has it made in the end? Is it 4? Definitely 2.
I would say 4.
Rodney has the paddles. That's 4 of them. That is a Super Bowl. 4 for Damien Delgado.
And also, mum does the points for the ranking points as well. So if there's anybody out there as well, Val, if I've forgotten to say, but is there anyone out there that's their points isn't on, or their names are wrong, please.
Rankings at bowls.com.
Rankings at bowls.com.au, or you can also give us a call. Or
what's your number, Lucas? You don't have to give it out on
I
air.
am not
it's
giving
fine.
that out, but Bowls Australia can do that.
I'll do it now. What's Lucas's number? 04.
04
No, don't. You don't have to do it.
No. So,
Oh, the rain's coming. The rain is coming.
And so is 21.
It could be. He's 5 shots away, Damien Delgado. Will he beat the rain? That's what it's doing at the moment.
Is Damo going for his first singles title, Val?
Yes.
Please? He is.
Well, since it's become the part of the Nationals, I believe so, yes. It's been a
Another great bowl there by Chris. So, Val, we've got the Montman Spirits watching on from
I'm
Finland.
the Mothman Spirits watching from Finland. Yeah, it's not sure what time of the morning it is in Finland, but either you've been out very late or you're up very early, Mothman. So shout out to you.
Great bowl by Damo. Great correction.
So Damien Delgado, he has been absolutely superb today. Everything he's done has almost turned to gold, and it's taken some epic bowls from Chris to actually take shots away from him. And you've seen Chris hasn't actually scored a multiple in this match. He's won 7 ends, but all of them have been singles.
Wow. There you go.
Damo has been second shot in every single end that we've played in this match, which is just bizarre. Like that's really rare in singles.
Very rare. Yeah, very rare.
And they're the types of days that when it's on a string like that, you just want them to keep going and going. You never want the matches to end. You want the match to go to 51 up.
Oh, goodness.
Could you do that?
No.
Why don't you and I will break Serena Allen's record? Play
Sounds-
37 hours.
Oh, God. Actually, to say the least, that was awesome to watch.
It was.
Like, that was...
It was so close, too.
Oh. I thought I might as well get up and have a look and see. It's like they're still going. I thought, oh my God.
Could you imagine we went out and did it?
Oh, at Darabin too. Oh, could you imagine? Oh.
My God.
Oh no.
That'd be brutal. No, you'd have to do it in an indoor facility or one that has a cover.
Yes.
Heathmont
Yeah.
got a cover?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not doing it there.
No. As the thunder gets closer.
Yeah, Damien Delgado, if it just sits that bowl and stays, oh, it rolls through, still one. Got Robbie Allen's just subbed himself out here. Tony, his daughter's come in, and hello, how are you, Tony? Big weight from Chris Flavel. He's under, but he might get some result.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. He's still one down, but there's not really much else going on there.
When the luck's not with you, the luck's not with you.
It's not. And Damien Delgado is into the checkout zone, Lucas.
Wow.
17-7 is the score. And Damien Delgado, within one end of victory, he's got the groceries on the conveyor belt and he's ready to pay. Looking for gold. So
The last 4 shots is the most hardest shots
they are.
to get.
They are, because now, like, there's no way you can count down a clock. You can't, like,
No.
you just can't do it. So, you know, there's no time. You just got to get it done. You got to get those shots. And that's the beauty of bowls. And
That's
same
it.
with tennis.
Yes.
You just got to win that last point. You win it, it's fine. Beautiful. But if you drop match points, or if you drop these shots and you let your opponent back in, it is enough to torment you for a very long time.
Okay, let's we've talked about football, we've talked about bowls. What about tennis, Val? What would be your dream tennis game to watch? Not to commentate, to watch.
To watch, well, you can't go past.
You can
Roger-
put Roger in.
You can't go past Roger and Rafa one last time.
Right. Would that be an Australian Open? French
Doesn't
Open?
matter. Wherever.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
They never played at the US Open, so
Now-
I would love to have seen them play in New York once. They got one match away from doing so many times.
The reason why I asked that, if Richmond were in the grand final, and those two were playing, which one would you go with?
Easily Richmond.
Easily Richmond.
Easily.
And you have your phone watching Roger.
No, I wouldn't
and-
have. They played 40 times. I'd be watching Richmond.
Fair enough.
Roger and Rafa played 40 times. Richmond have played in 3 grand finals in my life. So
So,
what am I choosing, Lucas? And generally it wouldn't be at the same time because time difference.
Well, no, if it's... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if it's at the Australian Open, it still wouldn't work, would it?
No. Yeah, Richmond ain't playing grand finals in January. We're not playing them at all. We're lucky to win a game.
Val, we're not getting involved in football.
You
I brought it up, but I thought it was a funny question.
you brought it up, Lucas. I'm just deliberating on your question. Damien Delgado, 1 down as he heads to the mat for his third bowl of this end.
Chris got fortunate luck there with his last one, too. Val, as Damo comes in, just turns his ball, but slips right through. Yeah, actually, as we were talking about earlier about BPL, Fowler, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these international players pick up our quick greens at Helensvale, at Pine Rivers, sorry. And hopefully, now, I like you saying how everyone needs to get a right at home cloth, but I would like them to do the right at home challenge. Can you imagine? They all have one bowl each to get the ball on the mat.
Yeah.
Corner to corner, too.
Oh, wow. That would be interesting, but
It can't happen. It can't happen.
The amount of commitments that they have that week, I don't think them doing the right at home challenge is probably going to fly. We'll pick people in the crowd. Very
so
much looking forward to that.
Make sure you get to BPL.
Yep, if you are in the Pine Rivers or Moreton Bay region or you're around here on the Gold Coast, get up there.
Yes,
get up there.
Get up there.
Get to Pine Rivers, BPL 20, or even if you're in Cape York, the furthest point of Queensland, right up the top.
Right.
Get to Pine Rivers.
As the thunder is getting very near.
It's very, very dark out here. Being used, or we're using artificial light, because it's like in where we are, it's actually quite dark. We started in the sun, it was beautiful, and now it's actually starting to get a bit cooler. Definitely won't need that bucket hat later, Lucas.
Yeah, I'll be runging for those depths, I reckon.
Yep. Maybe I'll carry you.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I'm not doing that. Every man for themselves. I'll make sure you're all good, Lucas. Don't worry.
You're a good man.
Don't you worry.
You're
Damien
good.
Delgado's on a good track.
Very close here, Damo. Very close.
He's just got to get around the front. Got a little rub. It's wiggling. Did it wiggle enough?
Did it wiggle?
No. Chris Flavel, one more. So he's got one more in the tank. Damien Delgado. Almost like a Brisbane Lions performance because he was down and out against Jimmy Reynolds and they were down and out. I don't know if he barracks for Brisbane, but it was almost like that win against GWS and the Cats, and he's come out and he's been on from the outset. So one more to Chris Flavel, still scoring in singles. He's won 8 ends, all of them just ones. So Damo again.
So as people might not be aware, but people will be aware very shortly, is that Nationals are going to be held in Tasmania next year.
Yeah,
which
looking
is going to be
forward
the
to that.
First time.
Burnie and Davenport?
Yes.
Or Devonport, sorry.
Devonport. So
have you been down to those clubs?
No, never have I been to Tasmania. So
you never been?
No.
Oh, in fairness, I haven't been since I was 4, so it's been quite a while.
Oh, look at that. Perfect jack roll. Yeah, so my big aim for next year now is to get into this national squad to play. National state squad,
Look, I'm sure as a defending champion, you'll be... it's fair to say that you'll be there, Lucas.
Well,
just keep doing what you're doing.
I just got to keep...
Yeah. If you're not there, I'll fly you down myself.
Okay.
You can have my job.
All right.
You can stream.
All right.
I'll stay at home. But you don't get paid. I'll still get paid.
Bad day.
So...
Had a great contact.
Tony's saying we might want to get that in writing. I'm not writing anything down.
Good point. I like it. I know where his office is, so don't worry. I'll write it down.
I think it's what is it, day 5 of the Nationals, and I'm already going loopy. I've still got another week and a bit to go.
Yes. As
How's
Chris
the
plays
weight?
a bomb with his first, he's not far away. He's got the respot covered, so Jack goes out of play. He'll go on the respot on the tee. So, Val, I'm going to ask you a question after this end. So be warned.
I'm scared now. Lucas is going to ask me a question.
Yeah.
This could go any which way.
And from
And
Damo
Damien Delgado, is it enough?
just falls out.
Fell out, so probably one to Chris, but probably maybe a better one for Damo.
Yeah, it's definitely opens up his shot. Damo's Chris now has got to try and get another one in there. It's very important with this one now because anything could happen with Damo's next bowl, so he's got to be within the area.
Last para match of the Nationals. That's going around the back. So we end the para Nationals for 2024. It's gone Mermaid Beach, Warwick, and now Broadbeach next year. Tasmania, as you said. This end almost over, Lucas, so I'm getting ready for that question to play a straight bat and not answer it,
All right.
because I feel like it's going to be very invasive.
No. God. I would never do that to you, Val.
This has been a very fun commentary stint. And Damien Delgado, that's
Plays
nice.
an absolute bomb.
Utilised his own. And now he's come up to the head to have a look at what he can do with his last and wait for Chris to send down his 4th of this end.
So Chris here has got to be pretty careful with his weight control here. He's probably, I'm going to say, he's going to be probably playing on our commentary side, which is probably, I think, his backhand.
That's backhand, yep.
Backhand. So
I always struggled to do that.
Yeah, left side.
Yeah, left and right's from opposite, but yes, backhand.
Backhand. So he's trying to turn Damo's bowl up and over the jack and get the jack back to his bowl. But again, the weight control's going to be perfect. Which is not too far away.
Not
here.
far away at all, Lucas. Chris Flavel. Oh, he got a rub off all of them.
Nearly called it perfect. So again, Damo could possibly play the same bowl, trying to turn Chris's bowl out. Might make 3, which puts him 1 away from the game winner.
Yep. So, Damien Delgado, he's had a look, he's surveyed the options, he's holding 1 at the moment, which would put him 3 off the win.
He's not going to play it.
No, he's
so
declared
just declared the head.
Said
Probably a good call for from Damo because he could have easily gave the shot away. If he
it
played-
could have been a
if he
catastrophe.
Catastrophe. I like these new words, Val. So
All right,
I've got this question for you, Val.
yeah.
Have you ever seen an umpire knock out a player? Really didn't make much sense, did it? But
No, I get what you mean.
think you
Knock
get what I
a
meant.
player over. No, but I heard it happen to you today. You got him Rodney's way, and you were on the receiving end of a push by accident.
Correct. So it wasn't today. It was actually on what are we? Today's Saturday. So on Thursday.
Yes.
Rodney, who actually, funny enough, he actually plays in the same region as Heathmont does back in Melbourne.
Rodney's an absolute legend.
Who's an absolute legend, correct? And he was doing a 21 end measure for us, and and so he stepped back from putting the jack, from putting the 21 out. He stepped the measure back off the mat. So he stepped his foot back off the mat If that makes any sense, I've got no idea. And I've stepped forward and I've gone bang straight over. And
Josh Barry also got you as well, didn't he?
yeah. So even my own teammate knocked me over as well.
I think
Gee, I had to do a double whammy day yesterday.
there's a common denominator here, Lucas, and that's you.
I don't
Fool
know
me
what-
once, all right. Shame on you.
Shame on.
Fool me once, yeah, and then fool me twice. Shame on me, and that's what happened.
Oh god, I couldn't believe it. Exactly after Josh did it as well. I thought, not the day now to get myself injured before two playing finals.
I know. Or maybe that's why you can blame the loss this morning. You
I
can
did.
blame it on falling over and being bruised.
I actually did nearly told that to Josh sadly.
Yeah, tell him to give you one of his goals.
Yeah. Nah, Josh and I can have the same with you and me, but we can have that banter. We can get along. So,
Yeah. That's great. All right,
yeah,
so Chris Flavel, he's close.
very close.
Is he going to drift through? Yes. Oh, I'd say. Oh, this is close. What are you thinking here, Lucas? I think it's one Damo.
Yeah.
Yep. One to Damien Delgado.
I actually would have said the green one to be fair, but
If you look, it's still just that further little bit up. So I think, definitely one to Damo now. He's going to just try and dead draw this. Doesn't want to halve the jack or anything like that. He might just go in. Oh, this is a classy delivery. Did it have the legs? Yeah, I think that did.
I'm going to go with, it is going to be two, as you can see from Rodney's.
He's got the paddles.
Got the paddle there.
I dare say it'll change. It's probably begging to be changed. Having a look at this head. Chris Flavel, how's his weight? It's going to pull up. That is
An absolute bomb.
splendid.
A right at home bowl that was. Well, so
Mute
mute button
for
correct.
Lucas.
Poor Glenda.
No, right at home are a great partner. It's just Lucas is. Glenda, you've created a monster. If you are listening, you have created an absolute monster. He's become accustomed to this life as an influencer.
I actually,
He's gonna.
I don't know what I'm doing, Phil.
He's taking bathers shots with his bowls and.
Oh yeah. Nah. Very lucky. I'm very.
You are
lucky.
lucky.
Very lucky.
Many people would love to be an influencer, and you
Yeah.
are one.
Yeah.
Back to the bowls.
Damo's not too far. Oh, Damo's
under.
Yeah. He had a shot on there too, Damo. Now Chris has just got to Oh, sorry. Is that better? Yes. Yeah, Damo now has just got to replicate his next bowl now.
So, Chris Flavel, great sportsmanship there from Damien Delgado, picking up his bowl and giving it to him. They are competitors, but they're also friends. So, for his first multiple of the game, he hasn't had one yet. Could it be? Now, at the Australian Open final, junior boys, Travis Moran led Kobe Cromie 18-8. Kobe Cromie won.
Wow.
And this
Is an absolute bomb.
I reckon that has got him for two. Or has it? Is that his first multiple? Rodney's got the two paddles at the ready.
He's ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Chris Flavel into double figures. Is the comeback on, Lucas?
It's the comeback. Hope
First
so.
multiple of the day.
How's that storm going? Are you getting closer?
I'm not sure. I reckon it might be missing us. What do we think, Robbie? And Tony? No, there's something's going to hit us.
We're going to get something, but we missed that major stuff, the right stuff. It's this
We've missed a major part of it, but there is another little bit in that red part. It sort of goes towards Coolangatta. So, and Miami.
Hopefully we're done before that conference.
Yep. Miami and Mudgery Bar. They're going to get hit first, and then it'll come to us.
Chris again is very close.
No offence to Chris Flavel, but I think if we can get him before the rain, if he's going to win, get some fours.
Never know. Never know. Like in a big city.
It could happen. Could happen. Serena Bonnell came from 18-13 down to win before.
18-13.
Yeah, and she was up 10-5. So Cheryl went bang, 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 bang. So then Serena went bang, 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 bang. Damien Delgado.
Yeah, Chris now's just got to add maybe 2. I was going to say 2 feet. I reckon 2 feet would get him around about the area. If not past the jack. It's just short, unfortunately. But Damo now is pretty much the same as what I just said before. So Val, you got over 60s tomorrow?
Yes, I do. Damien Delgado, this would be number 1. Surely it's coming for the jack.
Great bowl there by Damo.
Gobbles the jack.
Now, I'm going to ask this pure question here, Val.
Okay.
Do you have a winner? Because you don't
overall,
bowl, so I can't.
overall, I probably tip Victoria just because they've won the last 2 overalls. But I've got a soft spot for South Australia. Do you know
Okay.
why?
Why is that?
Sandy Wallace.
Oh, the great Sandy Wallace.
I can't wait to see Sandy
Oh,
tomorrow. I'm
give
so
her-
excited.
Give her my regards, will
I
you?
will. Sandy is one of my favourite people in this sport and one of my favourite people in general. There is not a bad bone in her body. She's just all about giving back to bowls and she's just a wonderful person. So looking forward to seeing Sandy.
And there was a guy named Ray. Oh, I can't remember his surname now.
Ray Pearce?
No. Ray Pierce. No. He plays. Oh, you know what? I'll come back to that one.
These two, you can smell the rain coming, can't you, Lucas?
Oh, yes.
It's just, you can feel the moisture rising and the temperature's rising. Not literally, but figuratively. Chris Flavel analyses the head, so does Damo. Ray Dinalt.
Yeah, Dinalt. So he used to be on the board at Bowls Australia,
Okay.
who is now playing in the over 60s stateside for
Okay.
South Australia. So
There you go.
big shout out to you, Ray. A massive Geelong supporter.
Oh, well, we won't hold that against him. Or maybe we will.
Played over 60s for Northern Territory a few years ago as well.
Robbie
There
alerting
you
us to
go.
the fact that he played over 60s for the Northern Territory a couple
Thank
of years
you,
ago
Robbie.
as well.
Well done.
Is Bill Cornell's playing for Queensland this year? He is. Looking forward to that.
Chris isn't too far away here. Just doesn't want to get the inside edge, which he did. Hopefully he doesn't bring in another one.
Might have,
Chris,
mate. Well, here's...
Damo's now got a chance to win the game.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Lucas took the words out of my mouth. He's fist pumping. That's not the first fist pump he's had today.
No.
He's had a few. He's enjoying himself, Lucas. He's had a
Up and
full
down.
ringside live game. I think that's probably more important to him than the bowls.
First time I've ever done it, actually.
I wasn't sure about your attention span, but you've done well. You've done very well. So, yep.
Hey, Damo's just going to ask the question to his coach, which is good. Just calm his nerves down and discuss what shot to play. It's pretty much, I reckon he's got to play probably full hand at this because he doesn't want to get the jack spitting out.
Yeah,
because
but
he's in.
Yeah, because if he goes backhand and sits it, then it could come this way. But yeah, maybe forehand. I don't know.
Because you could go underneath the greens and sit it out that way. Yeah, you don't need to have a drive.
But then,
you just
maybe-
just play the yard over it.
Yeah, it's an interesting shot choice. Let's see what he does. Lining up with the backhand. What's he lining up with? Yep.
He's just lining up on his forehand.
So this to win the game for Damien Delgado. To beat the rain. This is a man that's made the round of 16 at the Australian Open. And the Open
And the
men's
last-
singles. He's close. Damien Delgado. Oh, he's flopped Chris's. So it's only the one.
Great effort by Damo. And also made the last 16 in the Oz Open 4s this year.
Yep. He's a very accomplished bowler, and so is Chris Flavel, really. They
Correct.
are both absolute stars of this sport.
Chris Flavel won
Flavel.
Flavel,
There
yeah,
you go.
won the Para Open pairs
Yep.
title at the Australian Open this year.
Well, both of these guys are in very good form. If we go
Both
to the honour
awesome.
roll, 2024, Damien Delgado, multi-disability singles
champion, that's
mixed
correct.
open multi-disability pairs. Chris Flavel, Jimmy Reynolds. So, and last year, let's go to last year. Lucas Protopappas and Ken Hansen.
Yes, 23.
He also won it in 2019, I believe.
That's right.
And then didn't get to play 2021. You were sick in 2022 with COVID, so you essentially went back to back. Just here to pump up your tyres, Lucas.
Thanks,
Give you a
Val.
big head.
And then since 20, I think it's... Now, you're going to have to go back on records here, but I'm guessing I'm going to go 2019, August. I'm the first person at BA to win 4 in a row Survivors.
I have heard this.
I don't think anybody else has done that.
No. Nobody's even won 3 in a row since I've been here, so...
There you go. Oh, Chris Wallace might be up there. But I know I was the first one to do it. And it hasn't been broken, so I'm claiming that victory for
Yeah,
now.
but you're playing against novices, Lucas.
Doesn't matter.
Well, actually, I wasn't there at the time, so at least I wasn't part of that.
But Andrew Gomez copped 2 of those. Cause
He made the final in 2 of them.
He made the final in 2 of them, putting the first 2 bowls in the ditch. Not first 2 bowls, but put his 1 bowl into the ditch. And all I had to do was land the bowl on the green.
I repaid the favour with Andy one day. I
Big
threw mine
shout out to Andrew, too.
straight into the ditch. And then all he did was just drop his bowl on the green. That's all he needed to do. Chris Flavel, he's down game at the moment. Is he going to find the gap here? Or is he going to get a little rub? He is going to get a little rub. But he's going to be too far away. A little bit of moisture on the green. You can see it on the bowls there on the track. Those bowls cloths are going to be coming in handy, but you can see the little grains of grass that they're attracting due to the moisture in the air.
Of the air, yep. There wasn't much coming up when we were playing before, but
now
you
because
find it because it's raining, get a bit of wet as well. Great bowls there by Damo.
So you can feel the moisture in the air here. Holding game. Chris Flavel. And yeah, you can see the water on the... Robbie's saying you can see the water on the umbrella in front of us.
Yeah.
And it's definitely there. Is he there? He's going to obstruct something.
Yeah.
Well, he keeps the game going at least.
So
He's still got one more.
Damo now has got to be pretty careful weight control now because he can turn the jack around the corner. Also, if he's heavy enough, he can finish behind. Chris has got to probably... Yeah, he can play a bit of weight with his next one, but Damo's just got to be careful with his weight. Well,
yeah, he's not far away at all, Lucas. Damien Delgado, too far.
But
he's
good home. Good home.
Took the words out of my mouth. We make a good team, I think.
We do.
Look at you go.
The light's gone down again, or has it got darker?
It's got one of the lights has gone off. I think the corner light near us. It's dark out here. Thunder's coming. And Damien Delgado slowly bringing the thunder. 20 to 10.
Val, I want to congratulate you for 100 episodes brought up with the right line.
You almost
must
said
have
right at
been-
home there.
I did. That must have been an awesome feeling to have.
Yeah, it was nice. It was something that I earmarked in my first week at Bowls Australia, and not to toot my own horn, but it was my little baby with BA and something that I started. And, it's not the biggest podcast in the world, of course, but it's, it's something that I do hold very special, and it's great fun to do every week, and when I'm in the office. And obviously, when you're at events, you don't get the time with all the other things that you've got to do. But no, it is a wonderful little show that I love dearly, and thank you for being on it a few times. I think you've been on it, what, 3 or 4?
3 or 4 times.
I think
now?
it's been 4 now.
4, is it? Yeah, there you go.
I've got to cut you off.
Catching up to you, Lockie. Watch out.
Yeah, Lockie was on, I think, 7 times in the end, or 6. The last time
And
I had him
Neil.
on.
Yeah.
Now, Neil, I think I've only had 4.
4, okay. Yeah, no, you do a great job with that. And, it's great fun, especially during COVID. It was awesome. You had the likes of Lindsay Clark. You had
We had
Carla Krasanik.
Lindsay, Carla and Clive, the original pod squad with me.
Yes, and
So
Clive.
all 4 of us. No, it was really good fun, and especially during COVID, it was nice to get to see people and chat to people and get to know people, because that was my first year with BA, so
yeah.
didn't really know people that well, and now become good friends with all of them.
And that's it. That's a good part, especially when you come to those little milestones. They always love to come back and chip in. So
and it helps building relationships with people as well.
Correct.
I think, and the lights have just come back on. You would have seen there the screens have illuminated, but Damien Delgado holding game. Players laughing. So green's getting a little slower. Is this the last end? We'll let everyone go pretty quickly afterwards, because you've been watching all day. We've been on air since 8:30 a.m. Queensland time. It's 5:30 p.m. Queensland time. It's been a big day. It has been a big day. My throat is somewhat starting to go. How's Chris's weight here? Just not going to get there. He's got 2 more to obstruct things. The rain is coming. Surely we're not going to go off.
come on, boys. Let's get this game done.
That is coming down as well.
The annoyance of rain.
Yep, it is. You can see it there. It's coming. That's a great home for Damien Delgado. He's 1 shot away.
Oi, is that lightning? No?
Don't think it was lightning,
Okay,
but
thought that was.
let's hope not, because if that's the case, we may have to go off, which would be a bit of a disaster, considering we could be in the final end. We might just have 2 bowls to go.
Just get it done, boys.
So get these bowls down. If we do go on, we go on, but at least let's finish the end, because the rumblings are here. You can hear them. Damien Delgado. You can hear the rain on the marquee, but I don't know if it comes up in the microphone. This is great shooting from Damien Delgado. It really is great shooting. That is another sensational home. And he's holding 4, Lucas.
Wowee.
Chris Flavel. Well, here it is. I think he's just going to drive here and try and backhand drive. Forehand drive.
I would have gone back.
Oh no, just arriving weight. Going to land on his own. Try and send them in. How's his weight? And how's his line? Lucas, he's not far away. Chris Flavel. That's the wrong bowl that he wanted to hit. And Damien Delgado is your 2024 B7-8 singles or men's singles champion. He wins his first singles trophy at the Australian or the Nationals, and he thoroughly deserves that. The right at home Para Jackaroo. It was an exemplary performance from the get-go. He was never behind. He was always in front, and after a monumental comeback against Jimmy Reynolds in the semi-finals, he salutes and he will be the gold medalist. Chris Flavel, well done to him. A great performance as well. The defending champion goes home with a silver medal. But before we do get away from the rain, Lucas Protopapas, well done to you this week, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Val. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Thanks
no
for having me on too.
No problems at all, Lucas. Right at home, emerging para Jackaroo, Lucas Protopapas joining me, Val Febo, on Ringside Live. We'll be back tomorrow morning at Club Tweed for Australian Senior Sides Championships for 2024. Looking forward to that. We'll put the schedule out on Bowls Australia's social media platforms tonight, so stay in touch with that. From me, Val Febo, and Lucas Protopapas, it's good night, and congratulations to all the gold medalists at the Para Nationals for 2024.